The gem of southeast Queensland, Moreton Island, is an island located 58 kilometres northeast of Brisbane. Australia's largest sand island is home to an abundance of species. These species include over 180 different species of birds, such as seabirds, waders, forest birds and birds of prey, as well as 50,000 migratory birds. The island is also a host to a large variety of marine life, such as humpback whales, dolphins, sharks, starfish, turtles, and many species of fish. However, all these animals are in danger due to the vast quantity of litter calling the island home too. To prevent litter on the island, 95% of the island has been preserved as national park. This idea was to ensure that the only use of the area is nature-based and ecologically sustainable. However, this is not being fulfilled. During a recent visit to the island, it was evident that this preservation of the island is not reducing the litter, and in fact, the litter is only increasing. With rubbish from the locals, tourists, and citizens of Brisbane, Moreton Island is no longer an unspoilt paradise, rather a rubbish dump. This has major social, economic, and environmental impacts. The social impacts include, number 1, the negative impact it will have on the locals and tourist attitudes towards the area, as the litter reveals a lack of care towards the island and discourages people to visit. This not only reduces the pride of the residents, but will reduce their care towards the island's environment. Number 2, becomes a health hazard both mentally and physically. Number 3, humans cannot swim in polluted waterways. Number 4, Indigenous communities cannot access clean water from polluted waterways and cannot consume fish they catch from these areas. Number 5, items falling from the back of vehicles can cause traffic accidents. Number 6, litter can block the drainage system and cause flooding during heavy rain. Number 7, flooded drains can endanger human lives and provide ideal breeding ground for disease-carrying insects such as mosquitoes. The economic impacts include, number 1, due to the litter there will be a loss of tourists, therefore affecting the shops, the businesses of the boats, the income that holiday homes and campsites generate, and the need for rangers, therefore affecting many people's livelihoods. Number 2, house prices decrease, therefore severely affecting the locals. Number 3, money is wasted by the government to clean up the litter instead of going towards more beneficial programs. Number 4, the reduction in fish will majorly affect fishermen and their livelihoods, forcing local fishermen to relocate. This reduction in fish and fishing areas will also majorly affect fishing businesses who rely upon fishing to earn a living. And number 5, the reduction in people visiting Moreton will only increase the population of people in other areas. This will increase the distance residents of Brisbane will have to travel, but therefore increasing the usage of fuel. By increasing the usage of fuel, it will result in an increase of fuel prices, but will also dramatically affect the environment. Litter causes many environmental impacts. The largest impact it has, however, is on the animals. Roughly over 100,000 marine mammals are killed by plastic litter each year, and an estimated 1 million birds have died due to plastic. This is due to many reasons. Firstly, litter, such as netting, rope, fishing wire and packaging from bait boxes, can trap or strangle animals. There has also been multiple occasions where plastic litter has muzzled dolphins and seals, causing them to starve to death. There has also been incidents where animals have mistakenly eaten litter. Multiple whales have been found around the world with a plug of plastic bags found inside the whale's gut. This has resulted in the whale's slow death. Hundreds of birds have also been found with stomachs full of plastic. It is estimated that 90% of birds have plastic inside their stomach, which is an increase of 80% in 30 years. However, these plastic litters do not only impact one animal. Plastic bags take 10 to 20 years to decompose. Plastic bottles take a staggering 600 years, meaning that one piece of litter can kill multiple animals. This is because an animal will decompose long before the plastic, allowing the plastic to run free and kill again. Other impacts include the pollution waterways will receive due to the increase of litter and the leakage of hazardous substances such as batteries into the water. When these substances enter the waterways, they then make their way into the bodies of the marine animals and unfortunately killing them. Also, animals that rely upon drinking clean water from waterways can also become severely ill from the polluted water. Due to the impacts, it is important that we now do something. There are several solutions to this issue. The first solution needs to focus on people's attitudes towards littering. This will involve local advertisements such as posters and on the television, educating the public on litter and its impact on the environment. The government should also implement programs for school students, once again revealing the issues and impacts related to the littering. The second solution focuses on the present issue. This solution is the introduction of Clean Up SEQ Day, in which all locals are encouraged to fill a bag full of discarded litter. This solution will have a huge impact on the area, as the current state of SEQ will be dramatically improved and will have a new clean slate to focus on keeping. Another solution will aid this is the newly designed sea bins made by two Australian surfers named Andrew Turton and Pete Kalensky. These sea bins are automated rubbish bins which focus on filtering the water. With a pump, the water travels into the bin alongside the rubbish it is also harbouring. The water is then pumped back out of the bin and only containing the rubbish collected. These bins are designed to stay in marinas, ports and yacht clubs because it's believed that the most ocean litter comes from these areas. The current project has reached $50,000 in crowdfunding, however it is stated to need more for commercial use. I believe it is essential that the government involve themselves into this project, as it not only supports the young Australians but our environment. There are also everyday activities one can follow to help prevent littering. Firstly, don't throw litter in the street because it may end up in the stormwater drains, therefore flowing straight into our waterways. Also, don't wash your car on the street as detergents and oils can wash down the stormwater drains and once again end up in our oceans. Buy reusable items and reduce buying over-packaged items. Recycle as many items as possible, and when seeing members of the public or your family littering, educate them on the severity of the issue and encourage them to do the right thing. It is important we all work together to prevent this issue, not just for the animals or the environment, but our future generation.